Praise be to Jesus. Morning, everyone. Charles here with you. Well, there's a couple of items here I could bring you about the Bishops' Conference. A church militant who organized the lay rally that's going on, 2,000 or 3,000 people. There's a lot of coverage on their website if you want to look at that. So, you can do that by yourself. Just look up Church Militant, and you can go there and read about what was going on that, in that area there. Other than that, they began discussing, even though they can't vote on what they planned on voting on, they began discussing, ways of the laity being able to have some mechanism for making a complaint or bringing to the attention of the church about what they thought might be some problem with the bishop. All right, and so they were talking about a hotline, and I read about that, and offhand that sounded pretty good. So anyway, they're discussing this here, but to me the highlight here is the cardinal who's runs the diocese I live in. Unfortunately, well, somebody's got to live here, and I'm one of them. Chicago Cardinal Cdl Cupich strongly urged the U.S. bishops gathered in Baltimore to separate homosexual fornication with minors from homosexual fornication between adults. For Cupich, they are a different discipline. He added the truism that sometimes homosexual fornication of clerics with adults could be consensual sex, unanimous, as there allegedly is a whole different set of circumstances. So he's one who believes in situation ethics, and what the church said before about situation ethics doesn't hold anymore in the world we live in. I think he said before that in theory, he believes in absolute truth, but in practicality of living our lives in today's world, we need to make adjustments. And he believes in giving communion, to homosexual men who are active, and then, further down the line, if they want to go to confession or not, or whatever. Anyway, he puts a cart before the horse. He really puts a big emphasis on the mercy aspect of it. So he stood up in front of all the bishops, and he says this, so. So no wonder why he's one of the Pope's right hand men. All right. Well, anyway, there's a video here. I'm not even gonna watch it. I can pass on that. Read this a little bit. All right. Well, there'll probably be more news about what's going on a little later. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.